This off-season, I made a very large career decision and I switched boat companies. That led to some interesting thinking when I rigged my boat this year. For the first time in 8 years, I had to think about where I was going to mount stuff. So let's just start in the bow of the boat and work to the back. The first thing is my depth finder. I needed it out of the way so I don't kick it, but I want to be able to reach it to make adjustments. Same thing holds true with rod holders. I want to be able to see the rod and reach it, but I don't want it cluttering up the front deck. As I moved back to the console, I had to think about that as well. As you sit behind the steering wheel, you want your depth finder close enough to reach and make adjustments, maybe even use a flush mount option, but you don't want to block all those gauges. And remember, think about where you're drilling holes. You have to have access to the back. It would be terrible to have a hole on your dash that you couldn't use because you can't reach it from under the dash. Rod holders in the cockpit of the boat, same thing. Close enough to reach, but out of the way that they're not in the way. And simple things like your kicker motor. My manufacturer puts the handle on the left-hand side, so I need the kicker motor mounted on the right so I can reach the handle in the center of the boat to steer. I think my father summed it up best back in my young days learning some carpenter skills. If you measure twice and cut once, you'll never go wrong. I'm Johnnie Candle, and that's this week's Pros Pointer.